So the BE deadline is coming up for a lot of companies who have their financial year in February. What tips for skills development spend could you give them?
Yeah, I think, it's critical that you start your spend as early as possible, or at least your planning. I always advise, if possible, don't wait till the last month of the financial year to plan and to start implementing the projects. I would say start during the first month of your financial year. So typically, if your financial year end is February, start in March. To ensure that everything's in place. Otherwise, you're gonna potentially overspend, or have to number 99 do more than you actually need to do. So that's the first one. Start as soon as possible. Then I think the other tip is to look at employed learnerships. The big benefit with the employed learnerships is that you can recognize the salary component of your staff members during the learnership. So if you run a 12-month learnership with somebody that earns 10,000 Rand a month, you can not only claim whatever you spend in training costs, but also the salary. So you can technically almost get a deduction of 120,000 Rand off your skill spend that you don't have to pay. So I think a lot of people potentially neglect that. That's a huge benefit. That's on top of tax breaks, that you get special tax breaks for the learnerships. And I think an important thing is to get the buy-in. If you do employed learnerships, get the buy-in of your employees. Ensure that whatever training you do aligns with what they do and they want to do it, and potentially make it part of your KPIs of your company. To say, listen, those that well, that was willing to do the training and complete it successfully, they will almost be incentivized for that. And potentially to monitor in a monetary sense to incentivize the projects that potentially you give an extra bonus or something for those that successfully completes. That's kind of my top 3 tips for people for the end of the year. And if you haven't spent, February 2025 is close, so get it done sooner rather than later. Don't wait till the last week of the financial year, please.
Yeah. Get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and I think the other thing we need to chat about today is the Katu campus. So I think last time when we spoke, we said, well, it's on the cards. And where we are now, we've signed the lease, everything is done. At the end of the day, we want to come and invest in Katu, not just come and say, listen, we want to make money out of Katu. We want to invest in Katu and the community as well. So we will start likely our first projects during February, March next year. And our official launch is set for the 5th of February. So we'll be in Katu. We'll enjoy it, and we're going to invite a host of local business people and the mining representatives and mayor and everything. So they must look out for the invites, and we're looking forward to run a great campus in Katu.
Yeah. No, 100%. And Latasha, the campus coordinator there, she's lovely, and she's so excited to help all of the Katu learners or Katu community members to help set up their CVs and all that, so you can just book your spot or you can apply for learnerships at our Katu campus, and we're ready for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what we're trying to focus on, especially for the free training for the community, is to focus on things like workplace readiness, basic computer skills, and entrepreneurship courses. And I think at the end of the day, what I've gathered is that Katu is pretty isolated geographically from the rest of the country. It's quite far from the big universities and training centers. So, unfortunately, a lot of young people need to leave their parents' houses and travel far and at quite a cost to go to get training. And the nice thing is we can bring the training now to the local community, and they don't have to go away to get the education they require. So very exciting.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Great stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.